So now we are doing the ratio and rates unit. So there are different ways that you can write your ratios. And it lets you know when you look at the ratio review. So there are 4 monkeys here and 4 bananas. No, 5 bananas, sorry. So there are 4 monkeys for every 5 bananas. The ratio of monkeys to bananas is 4 to 5, or the ratio of monkeys to banana is 4 to 5 using a semicolon. So you will be dealing with a lot of ratios. Even moving forward in algebra, you may see ratios here and there. So it's just good to know them. So let's zoom in a little bit. We're going to kind of go through everything. It says Quinn has a large family. She has 4 cousins who live in Texas, 3 who live in Nebraska, and 9 cousins who live in Michigan. What is the ratio of Quinn's cousins who live in Texas to her cousins who live in Michigan? So Texas is going to go first, and then Michigan. So it's a 3 to 9 ratio. She has 4 cousins who live in Texas. Sorry, I underlined the wrong one. So it's a 4 to 9 ratio. 4 cousins who live in Texas and 9 who live in Michigan. So 4 to 9. So these are pretty easy. Let's kind of go down here. Equivalent ratios are a little different. So it says, select 3 ratios that are equivalent to this. Well, what numbers can you multiply both of them by, 7 and 6, to get to the 2 numbers here? Well, nothing for these. For this, you can do 7 times 3, 6 times 3, so that one works. For this, you can do 7 times 6 and 6 times 6, right? So make sure you multiply them by the same number. And here you can do 7 times 9, 6 times 9, and the last one doesn't work. So your answer would be those. So when you're doing equivalent ratios, remember, you want to be able to multiply both of them by the same number, right? Like times 2 or times 3. So you want to multiply them by the same number. So 4 times, you can even, or divide them by the same number. For example, here, you can divide both of them by 4. No, you actually can't. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 18 divided by 4 doesn't work. 9 divided by 2 is 2. 18 divided by 2 is 9. So that one works. And none of these work except this last one. Because 4 times 2 is 8. 18 times 2 is 36. So you're going to be dealing with a lot of ratios. Let's maybe, this unit is pretty long. So maybe just start with the unit test, and whatever you need to work on, go from there. Or you can do the quizzes, which review each little portion. Ben the camel drinks tea. So classy. He drinks 350 liters of tea every 2 days. How many liters of tea does he drink every 6? So you're going to do a 350 to 2 ratio. So 2 times 3 is 6. 350 times 3, you can use a calculator, gets you 1,050. So that's how much he drinks in 6 days. So classy. When Arjun makes strawberry milk, he adds 90 milliliters of milk for every 20 milliliters of strawberry syrup. Arjun's brother Eli also adds 180 for every 45. So we have one that's 90 for every 20 and 80 for every 45. Which strawberry milk has a stronger strawberry taste? Well, I would reduce these as much as you can. So, you can even put them as a fraction. So maybe put strawberries on top and milk on the bottom. Divide by 20, no, divide by 10, and you get 2 over 9. For this one, you have 45 over 180. 45 over 180 can be simplified to 1/4. So which one is the bigger portion? 1/4 or 2/9? Gonna have to go with, and if you're unsure, you can convert them as a decimal, right? Because 1/4 as a decimal is 0.25. 2/9 as a decimal, right? 2 divided by 9 is 0.22. So this one's slightly more. Eli's. Okay, so it says use the following image to complete the sentences describing the ratio of big fish to small fish. Well, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 big fish for every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 small fish. If we were to reduce that, 8 divided by 2 is 4, 10 divided by 2 is 5. So you're going to be doing lots of division, multiplication when you're doing your ratios. A pink crayon is made with 12 milliliters of red wax for every 5 milliliters of white wax. Which of the following wax mixtures will create the same shade of pink? So we need to find equivalent ratios. Okay, let's see. It looks like they put, It looks like they put white. So we have white wax here, red wax here. So 12 times 4. Nope, that's not going to work. Not going to work. 12 times 3, 5 times 3. That one works. 12 times 5, 5 times 5. That works. So you want to look for equivalent ratios, right? Those can both be reduced to a 20:5 ratio. So this unit's not that tricky. During a math game, a team kept track of their answers. The following diagram describes the number of answers they got right to the number they got wrong. What is the ratio of right answers to wrong? Well, this says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 2 ratio. So we have a 10 right answers to wrong, 10 to 2 ratio. If we divide it that by 5, we would get, no, we can't divide both by 5. We can divide both by 2, which would give us a 5:1 ratio. So that's the first quiz. It's basically, you know, when you do these quizzes, it's like a review of all of those. Okay, so these are the visualized ratios, and then we have the last. So there's 4 quizzes here total. Let's try the next one. So we can visually see these. The number line shows how far a hummingbird can fly in 1 second. Okay, so complete the table to show the same information as the number line. So it goes in 1 second, 13 meters. So this is going to be 3 because 13 plus 26, right? It would be 13. For every 13, you're going to add a 1 basically. You can make your own number line. So this would be 26. This would be 39. And so on. And so 1 times 10 is the same thing. We would do 13. Let's see, hold on. We have 1 to 13 and a 10. And you can also do it this way. 1/3 is equal to 10 over we don't know, right? So it's time over distance. And you can just cross multiply. This gets 1x. This gets 30. Divide by 1, right? Well, or just 1x equals 30. So x equals 30. You can do it that way if it helps too. Sometimes I need to do it that way. Wait, something is off. Hold on. I think it might. Oh, this should be 13. What am I thinking? So it should be 130. My bad. That was accident. So sorry. 130. I forgot. I set it up wrong. So let's do that again, right? The time is 1. The distance is 13. So that's equal to 10 seconds, right? Because time over distance over we don't know. And then you cross multiply and solve. So x is 130. I had messed up on that one. Okay, that's the correct way to do it. So just kind of go through these quizzes and see how you do. Everything should be pretty simple. I'm going to make additional videos, but for right now, just start with these first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quizzes. So maybe do the quiz, see what you need work on, and then work on that. And then go to the rest of the unit. This unit should not take more than a week. It's a pretty fast unit. Let me know if you have any specific questions. You can always screenshot and send them to me, and we can go from there.